Hello and welcome. My name is Ramasubramanian Ganapathy. I'm a certified life leadership and a business coach. I'm into this field of coaching and training for more than 15 years. And based on my experience, I have created one online course by the name Goal Setting using NLP. In this course, I teach you how to set clear, concrete goals so that you get really inspired, motivated, and committed to start taking massive actions towards reaching your goal. Let me ask this question. Without knowing where to go, which bus will you board? So getting the goal very clear, getting the direction very clear, and aligning that to your inner inspiration is pretty important for you to really get motivated and committed so that you start the execution phase. Otherwise, the goals just remain as dreams. I also teach you how to align these goals with your long-term purpose and mission because the why matters. Why am I doing what am I doing? The biggest chunk of motivation comes from the purpose only when you know why you are doing what you are doing. And the more you get committed towards that why, that brings in very high levels of, I would say, achievement motivation because you know in a way you are being born for that. So trying to identify that why is pretty important when you set and get goals. The third thing I'm teaching you in this session is something called as an ecology check. It's pretty important because sometimes when you reach a goal, you might be missing out on something which you currently have, which is positive in nature. So there should be no regrets after achieving the goal, which could happen many times. After achieving the goal, there could be regrets that is this really what I want? I don't find it as fulfilling as I was imagining it. That could be because during the process of achieving the goal, you might have transformed unless you change, you will not be able to achieve your goal. And when you change, there might be something positive in your earlier state which you have missed out in the process of the goal setting journey. So we need to become aware of that, and we need to make some concrete decisions whether it is okay or could something else, could that be an alternative through which I'm able to retain my positives in my present state so that I don't have any regrets after achieving. So these are the main three things which I really consider very, very important in the process of setting and getting goals. There are wonderful small, I would say, steps, frameworks. For example, there is a 3P framework, 3P framework, which I personally find right much more useful than the normal SMART framework, which we normally use in our goal setting process. So these three P's, they go much more deeper into our own selves and try to establish a sense of balance, a sense of connectedness with our authenticity and competency sets and lead us to even to a level of self-actualization. So profound those three P's are. So I invite you to this program, right? It's an online program with videos, small chunk videos, bite-sized videos, which you can watch. There are activities also, so you can do it. You can learn it with your own pace. You can do it your own self. It's well explained. You can watch the videos as many times as you want within that particular time frame. And why I have set a time frame? The time frame is important because, right, unless you have a time frame, you will not be able to finish the project, right? You will not be able to finish it. So again, right, I want you to finish the course, and for that, I have fixed a time frame. I think it's around 1 year. So within 1 year, you can watch the videos as much times as you want. But I'm sure once you start watching, you will really be motivated to finish and complete the course. So I invite you to join this program and go through the program, learn and implement and be benefited. Welcome, dear friend. Thank you and wishing you all the best.